So if you're looking at your packet on inheritance and polymorphism, you'll see that I start you out with the school community class. The school community class in this case is your super class. So that's the big major class, and these guys might inherit it. They're going to inherit some features of the school community super class. So the reason I chose this one is because I think everybody in class can relate to it. Like the community might have students, it might have employees, there might be parents, there could be administrators, there could be lots and lots of different groups that are in a school community. These groups have things in common. For example, they might have a first name. They might have last name. They might have some kind of ID number. But there could be a lot of things that they share in common with each other. But then there might also be things that are specific just to that class. So I'm not going to list those in my superclass. My superclass is going to be used just for the things that everybody has in common. So in the example that I gave you guys, the school community class is the superclass. That's the big one. So you see that I have a name, an age, and a gender for everybody who's in the school community. And I have a constructor for that. So if I have a school community member, they all have a name, an age, and a gender that gets set. And that could be set a couple different ways. And we talked about that back when we were talking about constructing classes. Then I also have some methods that would be for any community member, whether it's a student, a parent, an employee, an administrator, whatever the school community member is, I'll be able to set their name. I can set their age, I can set their gender, and get their name, get their age, and get their gender. These are very basic little methods. And then I have a two-string method that just prints out name, age, and gender for the community member. The other thing I do in that class, well, that class, that's all I do in the super class. But if we go back and look at who depends on that, I see that I could have any number of classes depending on that. So I talk about the general structure that those are written at. Now my subclass is going to have to extend the superclass. So what I did in your key-ins is I wrote an employee class. The employee class extends the school community, and I wrote a student class. And the student class also extends the community, just like the employee class does. Now, the difference is that I no longer have to set up an employee or a student with a name, age, or gender. I can just set them up by using this keyword.